Okay, folks, this is a review of the 2019 Chrysler 300. This is the S model, all-wheel drive, V6 engine. You can't get the V8 unless you get the rear-wheel drive version. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. All right, folks, let's get into it. This is the 2019 Chrysler 300S. The S model, as you can see, comes with the blacked-out wheels. It's got smoked headlamps on the front. Just a little bit better-looking car. Spoiler on the rear, of course. This particular model comes with the full moonroof, all the leather package inside. Around $50,000 for this car. The all-wheel drive version is V6 only. If you want to do the 5.7-liter Hemi with the 363 horsepower, then you have to do the rear-wheel drive only. But I tell you what, the V6 version runs extremely well. This particular all-wheel drive system disconnects the front axle when it's not needed. When you need the traction, it re-engages. So it drives much like a rear-wheel drive car, but when you need all-wheel drive, it's there, which in our Colorado mountains, as you can see from the snow pile behind us, works extremely well. So let's just get a walk around to the vehicle. And again, you can see not a lot of changes for the 300. I actually personally like the looks of the 300. I think it's a great car. In fact, I'd love to find one of the older version SRT8s. I think it's just a great vehicle. They work fabulous. Let me show you how much trunk room they have in them, which I think actually is one of the great features of the 300. Huge, large, spacious trunk. You can get, more than enough luggage in here for everybody that would be traveling with you. It works extremely well as far as that goes. I wish it had an automatic close. So Chrysler, if you're listening, it doesn't. It's just not an option on this particular car. As you look at the back seat, and I show you the front seat as well, there's plenty of room in the back. It's got spacious. These seats are basically all the way back for the front passengers. So there's plenty of room. You can see the back. It's got ventilation and the heating for the rear seats there as well. As you move into the front, very, very nicely apportioned. I actually like the turn dial for the gear shift. Some people don't, but I do. Standard Chrysler steering wheel controls on everything else. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all the things you need. And again, this car is right around $50,000. But I think it's a great buy. So those of you that are thinking about a full-size luxury sedan, this car is very luxurious. It works extremely well. In fact, I've driven some of the other as you know, we've driven all the full-size sedans from Lexus, Infiniti, you name it. And I tell you what, this car competes very well on that same level. It doesn't quite have the same apportionments when it comes to the dash and things like that. I mean, this has got more of a plasticky feel as far as the dash is concerned, but you're $10,000 to $15,000 less than some of its competitors, including the all-wheel drive option. So if you look at all that and factor it in, and this car does very well in fuel economy, 24, 25 miles a gallon here in town, it performs and works extremely well. So if this is a car you'd like to go test drive, which I would encourage you to do so, check it out at your local Chrysler dealer. When you do, tell them John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.